Hi, Pisces. This is a general reading for the sign of Pisces. If you have Pisces anywhere in your birth chart, this is your reading. It is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. You know what is for you and what is not for you. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Pisces. Pisces, a little bit about how these readings work is when we're looking at this first row, we are looking at your work life, your career life, your professional life, how it is that you put yourself out in public, your public life. When we're looking at this second row here, that is your private life. That is your home life, your family life, your love life, close family, friends, things that are in your private life. When we are looking at this bottom row, we are looking at final thoughts, final messages. What is it that you would like Spirit to, or what Spirit would like you to know or to be aware of? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Pisces. Also, Pisces, when we're reading, we are really looking at your energy, the energy that you are creating and the energy that is surrounding you. I do believe when we have a better understanding of the energy that we are creating or that is surrounding us, the better we are to channel that and to use that to manifest what it is that we would like to manifest. And the foundation, the basis of your reading is the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is really about a gift, a financial gift, a physical gift, a tangible gift. And it is driven by the Two of Pentacles, the balance, the use of a gift or gifts that you have may already received. And let's see how that plays into the rest of your reading here this week, Pisces. And look at, we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is, I like to call this my pre-manifestation card. That is getting ready. That is gathering. That is saying that the environment, the energy that is surrounding you in your public life, in your professional life, is ready, is ripe to create or to manifest. And that is driven by the Seven of Pentacles, which is looking back and looking at what we have invested, what we have created. Looking back at the amount of work that we have put into creating money. We have a lot of money here for you this week, Pisces. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. And I like to call this this Queen of Pentacles the ultimate gratitude card, because if we can look at that deep appreciation that she is having towards the pentacle that she does have, a deep appreciation, a deep gratitude. And the Hermit card. The Hermit card is really the teacher within, our intuition, our inner wisdom, our inner knowledge. There is a contract or an agreement that you are looking over, that you are considering. There is an amount of confusion here. There's some wording or something in this contract. There's something in this agreement that does not make sense. We do not understand the full meaning. And because we do not understand the full meaning, we need to ask questions and we need to discuss in order to reach a full understanding. If there is a contract, or if there is paperwork, if there is something for you to sign, or if there's a handshake involved, do not sign, do not shake hands, do not agree until there is a full understanding here. Yes, there is something more that you need to learn. There's something more that you need to see. You know, sometimes if we're talking with someone, if we jot down little notes or little questions that we have, or if we're reading through in a contract, if we're reading through an agreement, if we're reading through something, if we jot down little notes about what may not quite seem right or what is not quite making sense, we can finish reading that or finish letting the speaker speak, and then refer back to that for conversation, for clarity. But I think that we have this Hermit card here for you, Pisces, especially if it's dealing with money and it's dealing with manifestation and it's dealing with creating. Spirit has this Hermit card here to let you know that, you know, if something is meant for you, if the universe has a gift for you, it will not pass you by. If something is meant for you, it will reappear in your life. So it's almost better to not move forward on assumptions, and to make sure that you are clear on everything, on all agreements, on all contracts before moving forward. Then we have this Knight of Swords rushing in, and when I see swords in a reading, I think of words. Words are very powerful, but I see that there are some words that are confusing, that you're wanting to rush in on, that you're wanting to take action on. And that is followed by the Eight of Wands, which is the sudden change, sudden movement. And then the Six of Pentacles, a fairness, an equal, a balance. You know, and since we have that Hermit card here, another little kind of hidden information on this Six of Wands, or excuse me, the Six of Pentacles. That is actually the Hermit card, or the Hermit in disguise. So we have the Hermit here in your public life, but then we also have the Hermit in disguise in your private life. What is the Hermit trying to tell you? What is the Hermit trying to teach you? Again, do not move forward on assumptions. And that is followed by the words hurt, words wound. When we move forward on assumptions, we move forward out of hurt. I think that maybe someone has spoken some words out of turn, or someone has spoken very harsh words. And the words that they were spoken caused a sudden change. This sudden change has to do with money. I think that you've been owed some money, you've been owed something. And I think that what you are owed is going to be paid to you. Or maybe there will be a court ruling or something in your favor, but what is owed for you is going to be paid. And even though it is paid, and even though it is owed to you, there is still an amount of heartbreak. There's still an amount of disappointment. It's almost like maybe this person owes you money and they're thinking that they don't owe you money, but they're going to pay it to you anyway. Or maybe you needed to take this person to court in order to receive that money. And now that it's been ruled in your favor that they need to pay you this money, it's going to cause hurt and heartbreak. Pisces, I'm very glad that you are being gifted what it is that you are owed. I'm sorry that you had to go through this experience in order to receive what it is that you are owed. And do know that that is reflection on the other person and not on you. And then we have the Devil card here. The Devil card, perhaps you're dealing with a Capricorn. The Devil card can represent the sign of Capricorn in the tarot, but it really does speak to the physical. It talks about earthly. It talks about things that can be seen, touched, and felt, that maybe hold us captive, that maybe hold us prisoner. And then we have the Four of Cups, which speaks to emotional not being connected. I think for you this week, Pisces, it speaks to not wanting to connect with our emotions, not wanting to connect with what we cannot see, not wanting to connect with the unseen. And that is followed up by the Seven of Cups. Something within us, shadow self, and protecting ourselves. Protecting ourselves. You know, Pisces, when we change ourselves, we change the world. The multiverse is said to be like a hologram. And a hologram, no matter how small you cut a piece out of it reflects the whole. The whole is in each segment, in each part of that hologram, no matter how small it may be. And if we compare our lives to a hologram and how we are part of that whole, we may not be able to change the world outside of ourselves. But when we change the world within ourselves, our perception of how we are in this planet, we do change the world as a whole. There are very distinct changes that you are making or that you have made within yourself that is changing how you are reflecting in the hologram, how you are reflecting in the world as a whole. And when we change how we view ourselves, when we change how we view the world, and we change the energy that we are creating and sending out into the world, that in turn affects everything around us. And I do believe that that is what you're experiencing. Stay true to yourself. And do know you are worthy of change. You are worthy of positivity. That the energy that you send out into the universe is the energy that comes back to you, regardless of how you changing yourself affects those that are around you. And that is the message that I have for the sign of Pisces. Thank you, Pisces. You have a blessed week.